fair point.
I'm happy with a point on the road on the way home.
Yeah.
You know.
What did you make of the sort of the tactics and the team selection? Did you think it was much more geared to maybe an away game?
I'd like to see, personally, Callum Fisher put where Sorensen's played. I'd like to put him in the middle, drop Sorensen. Not because Sorensen's no good, it's just I think Fisher opens the game up a bit more.
Yeah, do you think that might be a potential solution now that Kenny McLean's suspended for another 3 games?
I think we're very short on options.
Yeah.
So whoever's fit, I think that's his only options really.
Yeah. What did you make of the fact that Torop sort of went a little bit more direct today? Did you think that was needs must, or?
It was more, I think, Barnes being on the pitch.
Yeah.
Made it a little bit more direct.
Yeah.
Whereas if you had the likes of Marcondes sitting in the middle, then it would have been a bit more sort of like fluid.
Yeah.
But I think Barnes made him go a little bit more direct.
So would you like to see more of that, or would you rather they didn't play like that and he was kept out the side?
And pass it quickly. That's when we create the chances.
Yeah.
Done it all season. And
Yeah.
as soon as they start playing the long ball, messing it around too much, they need to be direct, but they need to be direct on the floor, not direct up in the air trying to flick on headers.
Yeah, does it feel a little bit early in the sort of the project under Torop to be making such big changes? I mean, you'd like to think that they would want that consistency on a regular basis, right?
When we played the quick ball across the floor,
Yeah.
we're unstoppable.
Yeah.
We've proved that at home several times. They can't keep. Most teams can't cope with our pace when it's coming forward along the floor. So I don't think.
Yeah, it's got to be quicker, isn't it?
It has.
Yeah.
Science needs to realise if it's not going his way, you can't have a little gruff about it. He needs to just crack on and be a team player.
Yeah, do you think that's becoming a bit more of a factor? It feels like because people are maybe more aware of him, he's been a bit less involved in games.
They're sticking 2 or 3 on him, and that's always going to happen. It happens to all the big players. He's the Championship player of the season.
Yeah.
But it should create space for others to run into, and I don't think they utilise that space enough. They always look to signs, whereas a few times tonight Hernandez was in loads of space and they didn't put it the other side.
Yeah, I suppose it's down to him to adapt as well, isn't it? To sort of change his game now that people are aware of it.
I'd like to see Hernandez maybe start up top because he's got pace.
Yeah.
You know, put him in the centre, put Signs one side. I don't know, maybe put Jack Stacey over the other side.
Yeah, I mean, we did it against Stevenage. Yes, it was only Stevenage, but NL showed he could do it.
Yeah.
So,
he's got the pace.
Yeah.
And what are your expectations sort of for the season going forward? Do you think it's too ambitious to still be thinking about playoffs, or do you think Norwich can do
I think that's the minimum they've got to be looking at. The top 2's well gone, but playoffs, there's 6 or 7 teams that are looking to get that, and we definitely want it.
How we look at it is, last year Wagner was a no-hoper. He managed to get us practically into the playoff final, you know?
Yeah.
We've got to have that under throw up because his style's a lot better. I think he's creating a lot more atmosphere, especially at home.
Yeah.
And he's not scared to make a change.
No.
So that's a massive thing.
Yeah. Yeah, is it encouraging in a sense, even though maybe they did go away from that quick passing football, that they can be a bit more pragmatic and they can change the way that they want to play depending on the situation?
100%.
Especially when you come to places like this.
Yeah.
You take a point on the road all day.
Yeah, scrappy game. Very scrappy game, man. They sort of like pressed from the front, especially in the first half. It opened up in the second half. They were very direct.
Josh Murphy caused us quite a bit of problems.
He had Stacey in his pocket a few times.
Yeah.
Which concerns me because Stacey's by far one of our best players in the squad.
Yeah.
So that's something to think about.
Was there anyone who impressed you or disappointed you individually today?
Actually, I thought Duffy was alright.
Yeah.
He controlled that. I think he's done well as a captain when he's stepped in. Him and Doyle made the blocks.
Doyle today, I think, was really good.
I think Cordoba is not match fit.
Yeah.
But it'll come. But again, lack of options. Do we look at Brad Hills? You know, he's hungry for it. Do we give him a go?
But George, pretty average.
Yeah.
The away form's pretty turgid.
Yeah.
It's just not a lot much else to say. There's 1 point from
thing is, like,
2 teams at the bottom of the table.
I kind of expected, after Saturday, I thought we'd have a bit of reaction, but there was no reaction at all.
Yeah.
It's really just disappointing. If we want to be a top 6 team, we've got to come down here and get a result, but we didn't.
And I don't understand the changes.
Yeah.
I would have gone back to the Luton team, but
Yeah.
well, minus McLean, obviously.
Yeah, were you surprised at all by the tactics? It felt like Norwich went quite direct and quite long ball at times today.
I wouldn't have started Barnes.
Yeah.
I would have put Cernach up front. I thought he's a number 9. But it's what it is, isn't it? He knows more than us.
Quite a scrappy game, and I think we were quite lucky to get the 0-0, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it was more Portsmouth today.
Yeah. Were you disappointed by the change in tactics at all? Did you feel like Norwich still could have played their way? Or
Felt a bit of a long ball tactic
Yeah.
in the first half, which I don't think was working. I thought we started the second half a lot better.
yeah,
But then, to be fair, it's hard to say. They sort of opened us up a few times, and I mean, I'd take a point, definitely. Yeah.
do you think that's the position Norwich should be in against a team that's where Portsmouth are in the league?
Definitely not. No.
No,
Definitely
we should
not.
be taking 3 points there. If we've got any ambitions, that's a 3 points for us. But we're not in that. We're not there, are we, at the moment? So
Yeah.
we're okay.
Were you surprised at all that Torok was so willing to sort of go a bit more direct and long ball at this stage of the season? Do you think it's a bit early for that at all?
No.
I mean, I think it was a bit like they were trying to be lucky today instead of trying to play it
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, obviously we found out before the game that Kenny McLean's going to miss 4 games, well 3 now. But do you think you could see the fact that they were missing him in the middle of the park as well?
I don't know. It was hard to say. I just thought we were poor overall. But you know, it was just a bit of a dogfight out there today.
Yeah.
And, I'm not sure Kenny would have made a huge amount of difference, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you put it down to sort of Norwich's struggles away from home? Why do you think they're so much better at Carrow Road?
I honestly haven't got a clue. I don't know why we're so different.
Yeah.
We were talking about it before the game, but I mean, he had to try something different today to try and stop a bit of a rot, and a point on the road. You know, you take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.